RDG and BNSF Northwest Railfan are here.
Oh, excellent, excellent. Glad to see you guys. I'm sorry we rescheduled and we're running a little bit late here. Just was weird day, absolutely weird day. And this just kind of capped it off here tonight. I was sitting there eating a caramel from my son. I picked up a bag of caramels and I was sitting there eating a caramel and I heard a crack and felt a crack. I came upstairs and one of my wisdom teeth that I still have, the entire top broke off. So it's fine. I'm not feeling any pain. I'm not hurting or anything. Just snapped. I mean, it's a tooth I've had problems with for like 15 years, but it never really given it much thought. And now I'm missing like top third of it or so. I brushed it, rinsed it, and everything feels okay. It's just got a little bit of a sharp, jagged edge to it. So I'll have to get in and see if they just have to like take a look at it and what they got to do with it. So just another thing after a great week. So anyway, enough of that. Like I said, I'm not feeling anything, so we'll just roll on with it like we're rolling on with it. Let me get this turned on here.
Willow Creek says hi.
Hey, Willow Creek.
Isaac asks, did you see my post of the NKP we talked about?
Didn't you show me something?
No?
No?
I wonder, is it? No, we never got a post on there, Isaac.
It's not on any of our areas, right?
Yeah, it's not on our community, and I went to his channel and there isn't anything.
Oh, okay, well,
you may have to resend it. Sometimes it just doesn't send.
Yeah, that should be all right.
Oki and Great Northern are here.
Hey, good evening, everybody. So I don't know if you guys watched the video, but we finally have the first of our buildings painted. You can probably see it over my. Can you see it over my shoulder? Yeah, you can see it over my shoulder. Yeah, you can see it. We painted the Titan back there. Things changed on that. We were, I talked about painting it this black that we have right here, which we started off. If you watch the video, you'll actually see me outside painting it black. The top part, the two little tippy top pieces in the first of the three sections. I painted all that black. And we brought it in and we set it on top of the other two pieces that we have right there. And it was just too dark. I got thinking that when we do the blue sky, it's just not going to look right. I know there's a lot of black buildings in downtowns, big tall buildings, but like Gabe said, they're more of the modern buildings. This kind of architecture that we have here in our buildings are not like that. They're not. Yes.
Let's see. Oh, Isaac says it's on the community's newest tab. I checked and there wasn't anything, Isaac. Try reposting it on ours, and then we'll take a look.
Okay.
Oki says, I started to watch it, but got sidetracked at work with doing work.
Oh, okay. Well, we showed a lot of the process that I go through when I get ready to paint something. We started the video off with Gabe's shot while I was down here on the floor sitting, and I was sanding all the parts to it after I had puttied everything. We started it there, and then we went outside, we painted it, brought it in, put the black section up there, saw it look bad. Then we didn't do anything after that until after I repainted the black into the gray that I had picked, a different gray that I had picked. Put it up there, looked really good. So then we went ahead and painted the bottom two sections, and it came out looking fantastic. And that gray will give us a more of a neutral background to put any color we want. Like I showed in the video, these are the foils that I've been talking about. So we have two here. I'm probably not going to use either of these colors. These are basket wrap aluminum foil paper. Very shiny, very reflective. So I'll go pick a couple of more colors up, probably about another 5 or 6 colors up, and then I'll come home and then I'll do a test.
Let's see here. Great Northern says, went to an ops session today.
Oh.
It was fun once I figured out what the heck was going on.
Cool, that'd be fun.
It says, all 3 of the other guys were master modelers. I thought of you.
Oh, thank you. I'm not quite in that league, but I'm getting there. So we'll show you guys everything that we've done in addition to painting that back there.
And Josh says hi.
Hey, Josh. Thinking of you and the big boy, did you see? Maybe you didn't see our post. I was watching this week. There's a Steel Highways channel on YouTube. It's a rail channel, obviously. I just happened to flip over. I think it was Tuesday morning, and we started watching them. They have a camera off of the North Platte yard that's at the Golden Spike Memorial Monument, and I saw this. The camera, one of their cameras. They have two cameras. One of their cameras was trained over to the left. It wasn't moving. I looked at it, and it was sitting, and there's the big boy sitting right there on Tuesday, right by the big back shops for all the engines. Now that was pretty cool. So that was either Monday or Tuesday, and so then the next day I just turned on, see if it was still sitting there, and the lights were on. They were powering it up. They were getting it all heated up. The smoke was starting to come out and everything. And about 10, 15 minutes later, they rolled it out, and I got to watch it live. Go by the Golden Spike Monument and go through the North Platte yards, nice and slow, and took out. We put a post up about it. Not many saw it, but we did put a post up about it with the link to the live stream, and you could have rewound it back. We gave the timestamp where you just need to rewind it back, and it was really cool watching it. Yes.
Okay. Oki says, study hard for it. We will grade you. And Great Northern says, did you see the video of the guy who fell off the big boy ladder and cracked his spine?
No, didn't see that.
No.
No. No, just all I saw was the one going out. So then we thought, well, somebody must have gotten a video of it leaving the east end of the east end of the yard. And what was the name of that publication? The North Platte something or another that had that video of it going by.
Oh, North Platte Telegraph.
North Platte Telegraph. So if you want to search something really cool, go to that because they stopped down at the end of the yard, backed down in a little ways, and then took out. And then the Telegraph got it, but it was too far for the camera on the Golden Spike thing to see. They left with a train and couldn't quite tell what it was, but the four cars right behind the passenger cars, they didn't have many of those, they had like only three, were four really cool painted TTX, looked like high cube, maybe waffle side box cars. I couldn't quite tell. They were the TTX version, but they were all painted. The entire side was painted the American flag, all four of them in a row. It was really cool looking. So if you want to see something kind of neat and you haven't seen that yet, go to the Telegraph. Is it just North Platte Telegraph, you think? Okay, go to North Platte Telegraph and just look at their list. You'll see it as it goes by pretty fast. Really beautiful looking cars. I bet somebody's going to come out with those pretty quick.
Oki says, ouch. Sorry, the guy who cracked
Oh, the
his
back,
spine.
yeah. Yeah. I'm sure everything's covered with insurance and health insurance. That doesn't help the pain, but I'm sure for accidents like that, so he should be pretty well taken care of. So,
let's see here. Josh says, I've been watching videos of the big boy on YouTube. And Oki says, Walthers has them for pre-order. I'm getting one.
The flag cars, I'm assuming, that he's talking about. That'd be pretty cool. And who is that has it coming?
So Walthers.
Walthers, okay. And that'll be an HO. I imagine probably nothing in N-scale yet, but
HO scale, yeah.
HO scale, yeah. So maybe they'll come out with an N-scale version too. So, and like I said, I think they were a waffle side, but I'm not exactly sure on that. But they were definitely a high cube of some sort because they were pretty tall cars. So yeah, that's gonna be pretty fun. So let's see. Oh, all right. So what we've gotten done. Let's see. I don't think you can see it. I'm looking at the screen. I don't think. Nope, it doesn't. And we'll show it here in a minute. We got the step back part of the back of the Alexandria done. Looks really good. We just don't have the back panel on the wall. We just have it pushed into place, but we'll show it to you here in just a minute or two. Like I said, we got that painted. We picked out the colors for the Artemis complex, which is going to be the next one I'm going to start to paint. I'm just decided to go ahead and paint all the buildings, the colors they're going to be, and then when I get around to them, to finishing up any kind of weathering I'm going to do, and get them dull coated then, and then install them. But at least we've picked out the color palette for the building. At least the four major things that we have here. So we're going to put the Alexandria, which we'll show here in a second. We found a really cool, do you remember what the name of that color white that we found for the Alexandria?
Heirloom white.
Heirloom white? Okay, really kind of nice, very subtle white, very nice, kind of a warm white. So I'm hoping it won't be like regular white spray paint. White spray paint stinks, I hate it. It just is like liquid. So I'm hoping it's kind of like this that I have here, that'll just be a more of a paint with the color mixed in. And I'm hoping that will adhere and not run. And since we got such a huge area here, I'm just looking at every time I look at this face, it just kind of like, oh my goodness, I hope the paint just doesn't run and we have a good result. So I'm thinking this will be that kind of off-white. Then this right here, this color that we have right here, we found one that's a little bit lighter than that. It's a nice color. Not a little bit lighter, but it's about half that kind of a yellow, creamy color. That's going to be the Mako. And then I'll show you the two colors we got for the Artemis Complex.
Let's see. Isaac says I reposted the NKP for you on the community. I've been refreshing and I haven't seen anything yet.
Okay. Well, we'll keep an eye out for it here.
Yeah, we'll keep an eye out. If not, just shoot us an email and we can take a look at it there.
And then we can post it probably somewhere ourselves. Like maybe
yeah, we'll be able to post.
Maybe a community post section or something. Like
We'll
that.
be able to post it in the community there.
Okay.
Ourselves. So, and then we'll tag you in that post.
Yeah.
Oki says, I think TTX. Yeah, it was the flag cars.
Yes. Okay.
And Great Northern asks, no trains running tonight?
Not yet. We're just going through this. We're probably going to run the Amtrak's around a little bit here in just a little while. I'm just going through all the basics of everything that we're getting ready to do. So here are the colors for the Artemis Complex. Main color of the buildings are going to be this. This is called Perfect Gray. Nice looking color. This is going to be the color I picked. It's going to be the tops. That will be the oxidized copper color. So I'm going to paint all four tops this color, solid coat all the way around, and then I'll get my acrylic copper that I have by the little bottles. I've done this before. I did this on the top of a lighthouse, and it came out beautiful. And then I'll dry brush copper over this to make it look like those areas haven't oxidized just yet. So this, you'll have just this green, and I'll sand it down so it all blends beautifully, so that you have this oxidized color on a lot of it with just a little bit of copper coming through on some of the raised areas, some of the other stuff. So that's what's going. So this will be this color up here. I'm trying to look on the screen. Yeah, you can see that. That'll be all the way up there on the top of this area, and then this will also be the color on all of the trim. We're going to make all the trim this copper color. And then I'll this blue color for the oxidized copper color, and then we'll take the actual copper, and I'll just have it coming through in spots like that. And then the main part of the building, which is this, will be that color right there. So these are coming. I figure I'm going to have to probably have about 8 cans of this, 6 to 8 cans of this stuff, because this right here took 2.5 cans just by itself, and that was one building, and I've got 4 buildings to do over here. I think probably I'll be able to get by with 1 can of this for all of the tops and the trim. So we're probably looking, and then of course the matte finish. So probably about 10 cans of paint, and I'll have that done.
Oki says they're also having all 4 road numbers.
Oh, good, good. That's nice that they're going to do that. Should be an easy change too. So I'm going to put this here in front of this, so we can keep this identified as to what's going with what for right now.
Great Northern says would be interested in one of yours at some point.
Interested in one of mine.
Skyscrapers?
I don't know.
Whoa. Which are you talking about, Great Northern?
So we'll let you guys know too. We set up a Cults account this week. I think we talked about it last time that we were thinking about doing it. We've decided to set up a Cults account for all the files that we've been coming up with. And we're probably going to have between 50 and 100 files on there, probably eventually, because we're going to have all the little details. We're going to have all the buildings that we're doing here. Our files are going to range anywhere from like $5 up to about $60. That's all it's going to be, even for our major complexes. and there'll be detailed instructions that you can download with them for the printing, along with pictures to go by as guides, and then you'll have the files. So we're going to launch the first one on Monday, which is going to be the bridge that's right here. There'll be two versions of the bridge up there, the version that comes across our big expanse here, and then the version right behind me. A lot of it uses the same parts, but then this one behind me has the smaller standalone. I'll show you. And when we get to it, I'll show you what that looks like. Yes, what?
Yeah, it didn't come through here. Yeah. Great Northern says, you missed my post about finding a Larry Fisher print on Marketplace. So one of your prints.
Oh, okay.
He just says, did you see it? I swear I'm having issues with YouTube live posts lately. Yeah, it didn't come through here on the chat.
Yeah, we've had that happen occasionally.
And then Isaac said he posted,
I'll send you one of the prints. So I got to dig through and look for them anyway, because I've been meaning to pull some and show them. I'll do that the next time, and then we'll talk about it. We'll get in touch with you.
Here's the...
Oh, the picture?
Yeah.
Let me take a look.
Yeah. It doesn't want to rotate. I have to...
Oh, that's really nice. That nickel plate, yeah.
Yeah.
Very nice looking. Cool. So we'll get that posted up there.
Yeah, gotta...
Yeah. Oh, very good. We'll get that posted up there somewhere.
Yeah. Here. Oh, I wonder. I bet we could probably share it to our posts. Repost on YouTube.
Okay.
All right.
So that's where everything's going. So colors here. Thing here. I'll get this a little bit closer up so you can see the color a little better. From where you're, except from where you're at, you'll be able to see the real difference between the two grays. And then we'll show you this, and then we'll do a little running and do some chatting. So I'll just pull all the paper towels back, and we'll probably throw the Amtrak up. I haven't changed anything since the last time we ran. I haven't run anything, changed anything. I've just been so busy and concentrating on getting this stuff starting to be painted, getting the Alexandria done, and getting a few things else started. So I haven't even done any running. So we'll do some here in just a minute. So,
Isaac says, did you see it just came back? What did you think of it?
Loved it. Yeah, the nickel plate. Yeah, it looks really nice. I like the interior on the coach too. That's what I'm assuming it was, because I couldn't quite see everything completely on such a small screen. But we'll check it out a little bit better on my tablet a little bit later. I'll really zoom in on it and take a look. But it looks really good from what I could tell. It looks beautiful. All right, so let me get the camera real quick. We're running kind of low on battery on the camera. So how much is there left?
Let's see. Probably 19.
You want to go grab that while I do this, and you can plug it in after I get it back in the position?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll finish reposting.
Yep, so let me take you guys on a quick tour around, and we'll show you everything that we have finished. So, all right. Get a hold of that. Okay, so first thing will be, you can see the back side there of the pieces that go on the back side of the Alexandria we just have pushed into place. Let me kick this back a little bit so get a little taller here. You can see what that does on the back there. That gives just a nice completion to this. Just makes it a little chunkier on the bottom. So I really like how this big building has come out. So all the way, Gabe, when you come in, bring in one of those stair step sides now that we have it printed.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so there. So here, you kind of see here what that looks like on the back side of that, up like that. All right, so now get over here, you can really see the difference in the grays.
Canadian Locomotive Logistics says, wow, big buildings, is that in scale?
Yes, they are in scale. All this is in scale. These run about 4 foot in height. So we've got some really good plans on the paints. All the paints are starting to come in that we're deciding on finally. These two colors will be on these towers. This will be up on the top for the oxidized copper, and the gray will be the body. And all four.
Says, I found a nice framed Larry Fisher frame print. Not the Great Northern one I saw on the show, but a beautiful Sioux line.
Oh, that'd be pretty, the Sioux line, yeah. Okay, so there's, so for all intents and purposes, once he comes back in, I'll show you the pieces that are going to go on here. We have the stair step pieces finally for these. It's going to be here and up here where the stair steps go. It's just going to change this up so we don't have this kind of just solid here. So everything's a little different on all of our buildings. So I think that's going to look pretty sharp. What you doing?
Are you done?
I told you to bring me that. Well, I got this in my hand. I wanted to show the stair steps.
Okay.
So please bring me that. Okay, so as soon as he brings that in, I'll show you what this looks like.
Here you go.
Is this the front?
Yep.
Okay. So these are going to go, I don't know how I'm going to hold this up here. But it's going to go like that. I'm going to glue it to this front wall of the bottom one. Get rid of that seam with putty. And then they'll have the pieces that go on the sides back to the building. So each one will get, I'll just leave this kind of propped up here. Each one is going to get this kind of a thing here, here, there, with the pieces that go back to connect it to the building back behind. So we're going to have that on all of these areas all the way around. So it should make for a nice bit of detail, because then it's going to leave this kind of a gap area where this will be solid here. Then you'll have like this gap area right here back to the building with nothing in it. So it's just going to make a nice little area right there on the corners. So I think that'll look really pretty sharp. So that's what we've got. He's got all four of these printed, I think, for the lower level, or for this middle level, and then the top level. We'll have those. So those will all be attached with all the pieces back there, because then when they're in place, then I can make my measurements, and we can figure out exactly what we got to have.
Locomotive Works says hi.
Hi, Locomotive Works. All right, so that is where we're at. So I'm going to put this back in place so he can plug our charger in. And I'm going to get the paper towels uncovered, and we will, that way you can see now then how it's going to look with the trains in front of the painted buildings. And we'll have even more painted buildings next week. So I just need to get everything cleared. So I'm getting all these cleared off from around our Skid Row area.
Josh says, awesome and very tall building.
They all are, yes. All right, just about got it.
Great Northern and Okie say no crochet lady tonight.
I thought she was coming on. I guess not. So I don't know. I don't know.
I think she fell asleep.
Could be. That could be. I think we told her we were gonna be on.
I thought so too.
Don't know. Okay. So now you can see what it looks like with the trains. What's up?
Okie says, wake up!
So now you can see what it looks like with the trains underneath. I think you can see them. Yeah, you can.
Uh-huh.
So give you an idea of scale on all this. It's going to be perfect. It's just going to look, when we get this out of the way.
It says, I'm even awake, haha.
So when we get everything kind of painted here pretty soon, I'm going to spend probably, I'll probably spend this next week finishing building these tops up here. I've got a little bit left to go to finish gluing them together, and then I'll putty. This one's, I think, one of them I've got complete. I think it's that one up there. So I may swap these, or I'll just go ahead and glue it together maybe tomorrow. But I'll get those, I'll glue together, then I'll putty the corners on that. And I got to putty everything. We're going to go down Monday to Hobbytown, and I'm going to pick up a couple of tubes of the putty, this stuff. Did we do a product review on the Tamiya putty?
I don't think we did.
All right, so we may do a product review. I'll show you how I use it, how this stuff works if you haven't used it before. So we'll probably do a product review of that coming up, since I've got so much I'm gonna have to putty anyway. So I think we'll do that when I start to do this. Monday I'm gonna do the short tower first, complete all the paint for it, everything. I'll get this puttied probably tomorrow. And then I'll sand it like I did in that other video that we were talking about the painting of this one. I'll get it sanded on Monday, cleaned off, and probably painted. Then if I like how that one looks, then we'll pick up enough paint and we'll do the rest of the four, and then I'll start doing the copper effects to the roof and stuff a little later. So that's where we're at. All right, so let's make sure I have everything else cleared out. Oh, I got a paper towel right here. I got to clear out of the way.
Okie says road trip.
Yeah,
Yep.
I'll be doing a road trip on Monday.
Yeah.
So, all right. Put that here. Okay, so we'll just fire up one to start off with. Let me see, which one am I gonna do? We'll start off, I think, with I think this is the auto train. Let's see which one is which.
Josh says the building needs a window cleaner person, LOL.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to be really, really careful when I install the. I'm tracing wires right now. Give me just a sec here while I figure out what this is. Okay, so that's this one. All right, so when I'm installing the foil onto the foam core, like I talked about in that video, I described how I'm going to be putting in. It's not this color. I'm going to do a different color, but whatever color I pick foil here, I'm going to have to be extremely careful. Keep fingerprints off and stuff. But we're going to be using this. This is a piece of foam core, and one side has a sticky side to it. So I'm going to pick up some extra pieces of that, and then I'll cut those to fit the panel areas on top of the braces on the inside. Lay this on there, mush it down, no bubbles, keep it clean, get it all wiped off, and then just insert it back in behind there, and it should look really good. I just got to find the right colors that I'm going to want to use for that.
Okie says the window cleaner should be hanging off one end.
Yeah, I think we're actually going to do that on one of them, and probably have Spider-Man dangling off another tower. Oh, this week we're getting these beams printed this week. We're going to do it kind of sandwiched in between starting the large building of this. When we do the full size, it's going to be about 4 foot tall, 3-4 foot tall. While we're in the middle, we're going to take a little bit of time one day, and we're going to print the beams here so I can go ahead and get my platform for the station, so I can start putting the platforms in down here for the passenger trains. So we'll be doing that here fairly soon. Okay. I'm going to stop this for just a sec right here. And I'm going to I've got a few areas I can just tell it's kind of gotten dirty from the other time when we were running it. I'm just going to run my cleaner real quick around. So Gabe, if you want to talk about anything while I'm doing that.
Sure. Let's see. Isaac says I'm making a shorts post to my new loco, and with a few cars. Take a look once you get it. Hasn't been posted yet. You're tagged. Great. Yeah, we'll have to take a look there, Isaac.
Yeah.
Yeah. There was quite a lot of paints there at Menards and Walmart both, and Ace. Lots of good future colors to think about for some of our buildings. And
Menards had a really good sale today.
Yeah.
This past week they had all these big cans of paint were down to $5.49 a can, something like that.
Yes.
Yeah,
it's $5.49, 50 cents off.
Yeah,
that was really good.
Yeah, I mean, well, it's good to begin with because usually we buy them like at Ace Hardware because it's just closer.
Oh.
But Ace sells them at almost $8 a can. Mm-hmm. So
it's the closest, which pays
for
that convenience.
But yeah, $3 is a difference per can when you buy a couple of cans. I mean, that's a gallon of gas, so I don't care if it's the other one's only about maybe a half a mile difference. Yeah. So it really doesn't matter a whole lot.
And plus, Ace just doesn't have the selection
of colors. Yeah.
Yeah, there were a lot of good. Isaac says the cars are weathered, which I think you'll like the most.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love weathered cars. I'm actually looking forward to kind of getting back to some here pretty soon. Doing some weathering and doing some graffiti on stuff. It's
been a while.
It has been a while.
We've just been so busy working
Yeah.
on the layout and all these buildings here, and
Well, this week, like I told you guys, we had all that stuff at the church with the food pantry and the funeral and all that kind of stuff. So it was just a busy week at the church. I almost got this.
yeah. I bet it's dirty.
Yeah, it's enough to have caused some. It's enough to have caused some stuff.
Yeah.
It hasn't been a whole lot, but there's just been enough to do just a little bit. So.
Oh, Josh says he's going to start that project with the trestle on Monday.
Oh, very good. All right, let's get this going and see how this goes now. Let's see if that's a little better.
It doesn't seem to have slowed down there.
Here's where it really kind of did, was right here. So I'll take
Yeah.
a look here and see how we did. Yeah. It's fine.
Yes, this end is N gauge, trains to planes.
Yep. Yep, nice and smooth. There we go. So, fairly soon here, while we're doing all the rest of these wonderful projects, we're probably going to start getting some kind of a staging track made back here, kind of temporarily. Something that we can run trains in and out of, so I can switch trains so we're not always constantly running these two guys. I can start running the Montana Rail Links again, the BNSF, the UP Spirit, the FEC back here. We'll have a way of being able to change them out fairly quickly and easily. So that we're definitely going to address that issue here pretty soon. So we'll see how that goes. I'm going to back up a little bit here so you guys can see I'm not blocking this area.
Trains to planes says I model OO and some HO.
Oh, very good.
Isaac says what's more funny is that very locomotive I mentioned. I'm playing with it right now.
Oh, cool. Is OO is the English version of HO. I've never I've seen OO stuff at the train shows as far as stuff for sale. So maybe you can let us know. I would assume that they're interchangeable. Are the tracks the same gauge and everything? Are they close enough? I'm just not sure. Going to get more of the Surfliner cars. And more of the Amtrak, so we can put the rest of our auto train Amtrak. I think we talked about this before. I need about another 3 to 4 cars here, so it doesn't look dwarfed by the auto racks. But you look at that versus the big in the background, the big buildings in the background. This is going to be an excellent area to do our filming in. And then, of course, when we get our elevated tracks, we're going to start putting these elevated tracks in the next couple of weeks too, because we can do these in and out of doing the building stuff. We'll start doing our double level here that will hook up with our bridge over here. And like we talked about, we'll be doing the subway. We'll get 2 subway sets of trains that will have the stops. So that each level, so the upper level will have a train that will stop probably here and over here, and the lower level of trains will stop on this side and this side. Now it looks like the Surfliner has caught it, so there we go. And then we get that exchange over here, and we get these elevateds up. We'll no longer have loops. We will have figure 8 stacked on each other, so they'll be able to run from one level to the next level. So that'll be a fun day that first time. You guys will be here for the very first time we do that. We will start a train down here at this level, and we'll work all the way up to the 3rd level, and then we'll work our way all the way back down to the 1st level. It'll take a while to make that loop, because they'll have to hit the helix and just work its way that way.
Trains to Planes says I have an HO Santa Fe F7 and 2 HO wagons, but they're American, so I don't know what they're called.
The wagons?
Yeah.
Probably
just cars.
Yeah, they're cars. Just because of what type of cars they are.
Yeah.
Just freight cars of some sort. Now, I'm assuming you mean wagons as in freight cars, because they sometimes call the B units covered wagons. I believe that was the term for B units behind F units.
It says some sort of freight car.
Okay. Yeah, they're just whatever type of freight car they are, tank, box, auto carrier, refrigerator. So it's just going to depend on what type it is.
Trains to Planes says the F7 is my favorite American diesel.
That's a popular engine with a lot of people. For a lot of people. That's why so many manufacturers make almost every one in every road, because it's just when they bring a new one out, it almost sells out immediately. So very, very popular engine. Santa Fe had a beautiful set of them.
Well, Isaac says just posted it. Take a look.
Okay. So we got a very full week coming up this week with the builds. Hopefully this tooth doesn't get in the way. I'm hoping that just that top third I broke off tonight, just I'm not feeling anything from it. So I'm hoping it just stays that way so I don't have to go deal with it. I've already tried rinsing it, hot, cold, brushed it, everything, so nothing there. So I'm just hoping I've lucked out and I just didn't get down to the nerves, because I don't have to go deal with it. It's all the way back. Like I said, it's one of the last, I have 2 wisdom teeth back. 2 got taken out when I was really young. That's only one of the other 2. It's an issue, so it's all the way in the back.
That looks great, Isaac. You did a great job fading. I like the rust work, and especially on the wheels. Looks really nice.
Did I see it?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it looks good. Yeah, I definitely like the rust on the wheels. It makes it stand out nice, and I like the rust and dirt on the side. Very nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, I need to get back to that myself.
Trains to Planes says the Acela Express is my favorite electric, and the UP844 is my favorite steam.
844, yeah. Boy, I have memories of that back when I was a kid. It's been running that long. I mean, 50-something years. I remember going up to Wyoming in the 70s and got to watch it run there when it was like really brand new after restoration. Beautiful engine. Love the elephant ears on it.
Oh yeah, the sound on it's nice too, Isaac. It's got an ESU lock sound.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, so by the time we do our next live stream, I should have the main colors on that building right there done. Let's see, did I?
Josh says some people call passenger cars coaches. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Oki asks if both trains are set at the same speed or that they're 2 different speeds.
2 different speeds. Yeah, I just started one up and cranked the other one up. Let's see. It's just a difference in the age of the throttles too. So let's see, one's set at, let me take a look here.
Thank you, Ronaldo. He says W trains. Glad you like them. And Trains to Planes says, sounds amazing. You earned a sub.
Oh, well,
thank you.
One is set at about 40 and one is set at about 45 on the throttle. But one is just slightly faster than that. One is obviously the slightly faster one. So
We don't see much double out here, do we?
at the train shows I do.
Do you?
Oh yeah, I see it. I see it for sale all the time.
Okay, but not like layouts and stuff. That's usually HON3.
The last time I saw, we saw one at Train Fest. There was a double O there, Train Fest.
That's right. Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
two, this guy's only pulling half the cars that the other one's pulling.
Oh, hi, Crochet Lady. We were just talking about you.
Yep, they were wondering where you were. You what?
Point the camera down a little.
Well, don't lose the top of the buildings completely.
Oh, you get to see most of it, but then you can actually see the trains coming.
Yeah,
Um,
that's good. So yeah, so we are, well, we're doing pretty good here. I'm gonna start building my container train now. I've got, let's see, I've got another 10, 15 cars, all in boxes right here, and a 5-car set down below. I'm gonna start weathering them up, and then getting everything dull coated and getting some graffiti done on them. And someone have a nice 15 car set to be able to run. That should be here this summer too. Like I said, I told you guys we're going to do a lot of stuff this summer, and we're actually a little bit ahead of schedule right now. So knock on wood that stays that way, because I was not planning on doing any painting, just printing this summer. Well, we're still printing, but I'm painting now. So I wasn't going to do any of this till fall. So I'm actually hoping that by time fall hits, we'll actually have everything already painted, and maybe even some of the buildings done with the foils. Like I said, these foil things for the windows. So we might be really ahead of schedule come fall. So we'll have to wait and see.
let's see. Trains the Plane says 00 uses the same track as HO, but 00 is a larger scale.
Okay.
Like the 176 scale for 00 and 184 scale for HO. Is HO a different scale anywhere else?
Is HO what?
A different scale anywhere else? Kind of like how.
No, I don't think so.
Yeah, I think it's 187.
Yeah.
Is that
187? Yeah.
Yeah. The Gone 4.0. Everything came back as A's. Great Northern.
Oh.
So yes, how the grades were.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's all done for third year.
If I had my third track cleaned off, I would drop one of the passengers in the home and bring out the FEC. But right now, the third track's all my staging. I've got all my equipment sitting on it over here on the bridge. All the engines of the cars that I've got out still. So that's why I really need to get some staging tracks made. So we've got all 3 tracks available again. So I'd like to get a third controller and have 3 trains going at once.
Well, thank you guys. And thanks for asking, Great Northern. Yeah, it looks like I've got a research project lined up to do over the summer and into the fall. I talked with the department director for sociology, so let's see. Okay, Oki says, I saw a video the other night that they had N and HO scale track. You can use both on the same track. Oh.
Yeah,
Wow.
There'll be a third rail down the middle. It's like when you run narrow gauge, because the N scale is narrow gauge for HO. So when guys do, a lot of guys, when they do narrow gauge, they'll run that N scale on the inside, and they'll use N scale power
Okay.
for it. And the same holds true for O to HO. Guys that have O scale will have HO track, an HO space rail, and will use HO for the inside for narrow gauge.
That's really cool.
Yeah.
Let's see. It says if you look at the Delaware and Loughborough, one was done with an aluminum sheet glued on the lasered away to paint.
Oh.
Crochet Lady says, I see the cobwebs got blown off the trains.
Yeah, they did. Yeah, we thought we'd do a little bit of running tonight, just kind of decompress from this week. So it was a very, very stressful week. So I'm just sitting and letting them run around me in a circle and just kind of letting it mesmerize. So.
Josh says sometimes I have gremlins on my tracks once in a while. I asked if you ever have gremlins on your tracks. Josh asked.
No, I'm my own worst gremlin. I wind up doing stupid stuff. Usually everything works fine on its own, but if I do something, I change something, I wind up messing something up, and I'll have a derailment or something. Nothing. I mean, I worked so hard on these three rails right here. Those of you that have been with me from the beginning know we had so many issues with the curves, the radiuses, and everything, and all that. And then we had track that was wandering everywhere because of the weather. So I pretty well solved all those problems. So I pretty much got it down to where it's just like smooth sailing under normal conditions, unless I'm messing around with it.
Let's see. XBob. Oh, XBob says I was on here last stream. I got the AC44-9. It works really well. It makes the turns with cargo no problem or binding.
Oh, excellent.
Excellent.
Excellent. So you got your radiuses down. So what radius did you wind up going with? Were you able to do it on the AT that you were doing, or did you bump it past, like was recommended by some people, up to past 20? You'll have to let us know how that was.
Okie says you have ladybugs.
You
have I bet he's typing with Siri.
Oh, well, we do have ladybugs.
We do have ladybugs.
They're just not. They haven't shown their faces yet this year. We had a bunch over the wintertime actually in here that were eating my acrylic paints as I was painting with the wet media. But I haven't seen any in here in about a month now. But they're due. We'll have them this summer. I'm sure there'll be a few clawing on the buildings here and there.
Oh, he says no gremlins. You just have ladybugs.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Yeah, no gremlins, just ladybugs. Yes, they like to run. They like to run along my rails.
Trains to Planes asks what types of locos are you running?
Right now we are running an SC-44 Pacific Surfliner Amtrak, and the other one is an ALC-42 Amtrak also.
Yeah, they're both the Chargers.
Yeah, the Chargers. They're the modern ones that they're running right now. This was a gift right here from one of our subscribers through our wish list on Amazon. And this one was a birthday present. This train was a birthday present that I got from the family. So we're just letting those things go on around. And this was a gift. I think I know who this one was from. They've never taken credit for it, but this was also a wish list, Amazon wish list engine that showed up one day. And I'm pretty sure I know who sent that, but since they haven't claimed anything about it, I'm not going to say it out loud. I'm just going to speculate. And it looks like maybe next weekend things are going to work out with timing this week, depending on my tooth. If I have to do anything with that, then I'm going to be. There might be another couple of Amtraks coming in.
Let's see here. Trains to Planes says thanks. Going to try and get some more American stock, possibly an SD40 next.
Oh, I like SD40s. That was one of my favorites. I guess they would call those second generation diesels. That was one of my favorites ever made. I drew it probably about half a dozen times with different roads.
A CSX one.
Okay.
XBob says it was an 18 radius turn.
So you got working on 18. Good. Okay. Excellent. So I'm assuming since you were discussing types of radius, I guess you're using Atlas FlexTrack or some type of FlexTrack instead of like a Unitrack of some sort or a SnapTrack.
Josh says the live stream I saw was the rock wall.
The rock wall?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, when we were working on this rock wall back here. Did we do a live stream on that?
Yeah, that was like one of our first.
Okay.
Let's see. Trains to Planes says they look amazing in CSX.
Yeah. Yeah, the older paint jobs did. I really like that. What is it, the YN2? Y2N?
Yeah, Y2N, yeah.
Yeah.
Was it Y2K? No. Was it Y2N?
No, it's Y2N or something like that.
Okay.
I like their YN2. I really like that paint job. That's my favorite of theirs.
Let's see. Crochet Lady asks if you ever got your MRL engine fixed.
No, we haven't, the part hasn't, it's on back order. So as soon as the part comes in for the truck, we'll get it fixed.
Let's see. Trains to Planes says I need to get over to the States and see some American locos.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, there's a lot running.
Oki says, is the SD40 the one they call the porch on the back and front?
Yes, it is. It has the front and rear porches. And that's what I really liked about it because it kind of gave it a balanced look. You had this big, nice kind of the hood part and the cab, just sitting kind of centered. And then you have those big porches over the 6 axles. It just made it a really nice looking style. We're going to probably get this one out on our next live stream for sure. Because I want to test out. That was a gift, a birthday gift for my mom. And then this is a birthday gift from a friend. I got a KCS coil car. So I want to put the two together along with some other freight cars, and I want to get those out and test them. I haven't even tested it yet. So I want to get those running and testing. So I just need to get that third track cleared so I can have these two stay here and then have another track where I can run some freights for you guys. So I've got some really nice really nicely weathered freight cars. You guys have seen them. And I'm going to have a lot more coming here pretty soon. I'm getting together with one of the subscribers this week, and we're doing a weathering day. And we're going to be weathering some coal gondolas. And I think that'll be kind of fun. So I'm going to let him take one with him that he works on, and I'll do a couple for myself that day. So I'm going to add some more to the fleet middle of the week. What's up? You just looking at the lights?
Just looking at it.
That's pretty cool.
Okay, Josh says, yes, the rock wall long back ago when I first joined your channel.
Yes. Yeah, when we were covering the foam. Actually, this is a 2-inch piece of foam that I carved all of this into and then plastered over the top just to seal it so that the paint would adhere versus the foam. That was just a thin layer of plaster so I didn't lose any of the stuff that I'd actually carved. And then we painted it and then weathered it.
X-Bob says, I have Bachman right now, but I'm going to build a real layout with nickel silver. I just had Bachman this time, but okay. I'm going to get FlexTrack because the clicking sound is annoying.
Okay. Yeah, that's the biggest complaint I hear from people is the clicking noise because it's like every 8 inches. So, and if you get a long enough train, it's just a nonstop sound.
Let's see. Trains to Planes says the Big Boy is probably the second most well-known steamer behind the Flying Scotsman, of course. No hate on Big Boy.
Yeah.
Oki says just ordered another SD70 ACE. This one's the New York Central Heritage unit.
Oh, that'd be nice. I like that gray one. That's a nice looking unit. New York Central, right?
Yeah.
Okay. That is NS, isn't it? The New York Central?
I think, yes.
Yes.
That's one of theirs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just cut out some of the sound a little bit.
Let's see. X-Bob says only in England trains is the Flying Scotsman most known steamer, kind of like the TVRM 4501 is a Mikado, but not well known, but kind of popular.
I like the Flying Scotsman. I've seen a lot of videos on it. I had it in HO. I haven't got it in N-scale yet, but I probably will eventually, and it may show up on the layout from time to time. So I do plan on getting some English steamers, especially some Mallards and some Coronation class steam engines. So yeah. Now see, if I had my third track cleared, I'd swap out leads and we'd be pulling the FEC out right now. So, but I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18 things sitting on that track on the back side there, and I just don't want to have them sit on the layout and have to put them back on. So.
Josh says I'm going to get a Kato track for my Upright Trestle and HO.
Okay. We'll be having some updated shots here pretty soon when we get ready to sell. We'll just post the pictures of them when we get them done. I'm just going to stage some shots for our, when we put the files up for sale for our elevated track. We're going to have some stage shots with track on all of the levels with some of the buildings in the front, with that in the back, with some trains on them. So you guys will actually get to see some scale shots. We'll have those in our post this week. We're putting that, we're putting those files up for sale on either Monday or Tuesday. I've got to do the drawing tomorrow. I've got to do the diagram drawing tomorrow of how to put it all together. And then once I do, we'll get it up for sale.
Let's see. Trains to Planes says the Flying Scotsman is known worldwide, especially when she was the first steamer to possibly hit 100 miles per hour.
Right. I just love the green. Beautiful engine.
It says, look at the Black 5 steam locomotives. They're beautiful.
The which ones?
The Black 5?
Black 5.
Steam locomotives?
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll have to research those a little bit.
Yeah. X-Bob says, I do want some UK trains like the Flying Scotsman or Mallard. Jason says, hey everyone, been thinking about putting one out in my shed.
Putting a layout? Oh, very good. That'd be nice.
Yeah.
Just hope it doesn't get too hot.
Make sure to get AC.
Yeah. Well, if you're in a hot area.
Yeah.
So, I mean, if he's like further north or someplace else, it probably is not that big a deal.
No.
Like right now in here, we have the house bit that comes in, but this is like in the very farthest corner of the house, and this is a 130-year-old house, and we don't get a whole lot of air into this room. So I'm going to put a fan out in the hallway because the hallway is nice and cold out there, and blow some cool air in here. Just don't want things heating up too much. Yeah, so I'm gonna, this week while we're printing this thing right here, because this right here just gonna take me a day to do the painting, putting and painting the first of the Artemis buildings. That's not gonna take me any time. So another day, I'm gonna start getting all the roof put together on the station and the clock tower. Get that all worked in and figured out, and get the I-beams across. So we'll have our permanent station here probably by next weekend, maybe into the week after by a little bit. So looking forward to that.
X-Bob says, I really want to see if the new S1 steam engine coming out in 2030 might become the fastest steam engine in the world.
Oh, that'd be interesting.
Yeah. Oki says ESU has very nice steam engine with smoke that goes up, the smoke that stacking from the bottom.
Oh, cool.
J. Jason says, I was into trains since I was a kid. I have a train set so far, but my train was bigger than yours. But I like the smaller ones. They look so real and better.
Well, thank you. I think all scales are good. I mean, each scale has its good points and its bad points. In scale, just, you can just put a lot in a small space, and the details coming from the manufacturers, the detail level is stepping up quite a bit, which is nice. So I've seen videos online on YouTube that when you get the camera down kind of close and you watch them go by, I really can't tell the difference between an HO and an N anymore. So there's a few things, obviously like maybe coupler size, because obviously the N scales, even with the MTL trucks and couplers, they're still a little bit larger than a scale looking HO coupler is. But I guess those new, what are they called? The Impossible or something like that. It's a new truck or a new coupler that's come out that's scale. I mean, it is itty bitty, and apparently it actually is stays hooked up into better than MTLs do.
Yeah.
Oh, Impossible. Impossible is what it's called. Yes.
Let's see. We got a few. Let's see. Josh says, I drove a diesel engine on time in Roadhouse, Illinois for a short distance.
Oh, cool.
Trains to Planes says they're class of 460 steam locomotive.
Okay.
Introduced by William Stanier and built between 1934 and 51.
Okay.
Total of 842 were built, initially numbered 4658 through 5499.
Okay.
Then renumbered 44658 through 45499 by British Rail.
Okay.
Let's see. Oki says the ESU is an HO scale.
Okay.
MLW says good evening.
Good
I
evening.
hope you guys had a better day than I had working on stuff. I got myself with the X-Acto again.
Oh no.
Oh no.
I know how that goes.
As I said, you know.
I've done that many a time.
Trains to Planes says, to be honest, I hope the S1 doesn't become the fastest loco until the Mallard has shelved it for 100 years, because that would be cool.
Oh, that would be, yeah.
Let's see. Jay Jason says, the bigger one from Walmart is what I have.
The bigger one.
A bigger train set.
Oh, okay.
X-Bob says, well, maybe, but the S1 is much bigger than the Mallard, and there's much bigger wheel, but some people said that the S1 went around 140.
Wow.
That's pretty impressive.
That is impressive.
Oki says, BLI has 2 new steamers coming out next month. One's a new tooling, and the other one is a rerun, which I think will be the big boy.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
That'd be nice.
Let's see. Trains to Planes says, has held. Gotcha. Yeah, I gotcha.
Okay.
Jay Jason says, I was a field man for BNSF out in Fort Worth, Texas for like 6 years.
Oh,
That's cool.
cool. Maybe next time I run this Amtrak, I'll put the BNSF on the front and make it look like it's natural habitat, having a freight engine help it out.
That'd be cool.
You're reading and doing stuff.
Yeah, I know.
I know.
There's a lot.
You're just ignoring me.
I'm ignoring.
I'll sit here and just sit here and watch my trains go around in circles.
Uh-huh.
Because I'm being ignored. Here comes my train. Here comes my train. I'll just sit here.
No, I think that would be a good idea.
Just
I know you are. I know you are.
Here's my train.
I don't.
Here goes my train.
We've had so much chat tonight.
I know, it's good.
Trains to Planes says I fired about 4 different steam locos at my local heritage line, offered by the driver every time he was the same driver.
Oh, that would be fantastic.
Yeah, that's really cool. X-Bob says, sorry guys, I was wrong. Not the S1, but the T1. The T1.
T1.
T1 was
is this a foreign one?
I think so. Yeah.
Okay. Because the T1 in the States is the duplex. And that's the one that the Pennsylvania Railroad had, and they're restoring one back east right now. But they also had an S1, which
I wonder if that's.
I can't remember what the class of I can't remember what the name of the S1, because one was a duplex and then was the S1, which was just the monster version of the T1. So I don't know.
Let's see. X-Bob says the T1 was a freaking beast for how fast it was.
Yeah.
Trains to Planes says I've collected coal for most of the steam locos
Oh,
and blown the whistle on a couple of them.
You know what you ought to do is, if they let you keep coal like that, just like a momentum type thing. Is get an extra piece, have a piece to collect it, and then take a piece and then crush it into fine little bits, tiny little bits, and fill a coal car with it, and you can pull it on your train. Then you can actually say, that car has coal from this steam engine in it. Real coal. I think that'd be really cool.
Probably grind it up like a mortar or something.
There, just hammer it.
Hammer it, yeah.
Hammer it down to a powder, and then just fill it up.
Let's see. Jay Jason says, I'm looking into going back to work for a rail company.
Okay.
I hear the benefits are great, and they're not going out of business anytime soon.
No.
I'm a certified heavy equipment operator. Hopefully I can help lay track.
Oh, that'd be cool. Yeah, they do have great benefits. I know several people that work for it. The only thing is when they tell you to jump, you jump. And the hours are pretty long. But I feel sorry for the engineers. They're making good money, but you really have no home life.
Let's see. Trains to Planes says I'm planning to actually do that with the coal.
Are you? Cool. That would be really neat. Then you have to do something on the coal car. Get some of the transfer lettering or something and make it, like if it's a whatever road, let's say it's a I don't know, say a CSX gondola, and then below the CSX, put the class of locomotive name underneath the CSX, and then coat the whole car so that those don't shine. Like say it's a 484 engine. Put like CSX and then 484 something. Maybe the number of the engine below that or next to that, and then dull coat that so it stays on, looks nice, and then put the coal in.
Josh says I'm gonna get the big boy in HO in June at one of the train shows.
Oh, that'll be good. That will be very good. I
Yeah.
saw a guy who was getting out of Steam. He was trading his HO Big Boy, and he wanted 2 modern something or others, diesels. He was willing to trade for it. He had the Broadway Limited version.
Ding.
Ding, that's my cam light down there. I didn't ring a bell, starting off an engine.
Yeah, that's what we need to have. There's a little bell we can
Oh.
ring. Yeah.
Something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have it on down below here like they do at Arby's if they did a good job making the food. Let's see. Oki says I have the BLI version too.
Okay.
Trains to Planes says I actually have a loco that's at my local heritage line with the exact same number.
Oh.
She's the BR standard 4-tank engine, number 897.
Uh-huh.
Recently got back into service after about 5 to 6 months.
Cool.
Oki says I do really like my BLI Shay.
Oh, I love Shays.
Uh-huh.
Absolutely love Shays. I'll have to take a picture of the drawing I did of the Shay. It's one of my best high detail drawings I've done. I'll get a picture of the originals down at my mom's house. I'll get a picture of the original and we'll show it next time.
Let's see. Jay Jason says I was a truck driver for 20 years, so I know I just got a new home.
Uh-huh.
So I've been enjoying it, my time home. CN Yard is about 30 minutes away from hopefully they have something I can do.
Well, that'd be good.
Yeah.
That'd be good. At least you'd be home if you're just working, track and maintenance and stuff. Able to get home every night.
Trains to Planes says, so I plan to get the coal from the real 897 to put some in the coal bunker of my model of it.
There you go. That'd be really cool.
Yeah. Let's see. Josh says my cat loves watching me working on my layout and running my trains. I'm sure.
Catzilla's.
Yeah. Oki asks what road name, and thanks. Looking forward to seeing it.
What road name? What? I don't know. What road name are we talking about? I'm getting a little lost. I'm getting a little lightheaded right now. So.
Oh, that's not good.
I'm just kind of feeling a little funky. It's not hurting or anything, but I'm just feeling a little funky. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, the Shay.
Oh, what road name? What road name was it? I don't remember. I drew it back in 1995 or 6. So, we're going on 30 years. I don't remember what I put on there as far as the road goes. It's been a while.
Yeah, I was gonna say, that's old, that's ancient, but I realize that that's only 10 years older than I am.
That's true. That's true. But it's only half my age. So.
Let's see. Trains to Planes says, very important question, cats or dogs?
Well, I've had both, but I lean towards cats. Just because that's what we've had the most of. And they're kind of a no muss, no fuss. Don't have to get up, take them out. They just do their business. A lot of people grossed out by that, but it makes things a lot easier. But my wife is allergic to cats, and I'm allergic to dogs. So I developed an allergy to dogs later in life. And when we would go and stay with family that had them, it was always miserable. So I've had both, but we just can't have them because of that. So.
But they aren't allergic to hamsters, so we have those instead.
Yeah, we had a bunch of hamsters at one time, which would have been cool crawling around here, but they only lived like 3 years. So, and that was back 5-6 years ago, so we haven't had those for a while now.
I was looking somewhere the other day. I found a bunch of old pictures of them.
Yeah, I've got a bunch right here on the tablet.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
They gotten uploaded to Google Drive somewhere, so I backed him up.
Did you?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I got some
Definitely
good pictures of Kate when I had her in my hands and stuff.
Let's see. XBob says the Tennessee Valley Railroad. There's a steam engine 4501, number 114 and 630 are 122 years old.
Yeah, yeah, that's
Yeah.
not a surprise.
You can cab ride and whistle them too.
Oh, that'd be fun.
Let's see. Okie says, and you don't remember. Jeez.
Yeah, the old gray matter ain't what it used to be. So, I mean, I used to know everything about my drawings that I've done and all that. Now, I sometimes even forget I drew a certain ones. It's like, oh yeah, I remember doing that one now. But I mean, I've done 140 plus drawings. So, over the course of my career. And so, in addition to doing probably, I'd say around 200 bird drawings of various birds, because I really love birds. So I did a whole series of just nice close-ups of different birds, all in colored pencil, and that was. So there's 200 of those, about 140 trains, and then I've done probably about 40, 50 architectural pieces. So yeah, I'm in excess of 400 works in my career. So I get to the point where I just can't quite remember everything on everything anymore.
Trains to Planes agrees with you. He's got 9 cats himself.
Oh. Yeah, we know a lady at church. She's got a ton about that many. Gabe goes out and helps her with stuff from time to time, and he's absolutely in heaven because he loves cats.
I love cats, but then I'm absolutely miserable afterwards because I'm allergic to them too.
He got his mother's allergy, but he goes out and he has fun anyway.
Yep. If I take a Zyrtec, and okay, with Christina, her Russian blue, nothing.
Yeah.
Because that hypoallergenic saliva that they naturally have.
I didn't think Russian blues had that.
Uh-huh.
I thought it was just the Himalayans.
No, they also have
Okay.
it.
Okay.
So I have no issues going over there, so I know a cat breed on
There you go.
in the future.
There you go.
Let's say
Himalayans are prettier.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
But they also have a lot longer hair and shed a lot.
Mm-hmm.
So.
That'd be the problem.
Russian
Cat
blues
hair
are
on
pretty
it.
short hair.
Yes. Let's see. Josh asks if you've ever heard of the Heisler.
Yep. Just like a Shea, but well, generally they're a little bit smaller. I think most of them are like 2-truck versus you can get like up to a 3-truck Shea. I could be wrong on that. I never did a Heisler, but I did like it. But I just wound up really just enjoying the Sheas better.
Let's see. Jay Jason says, I hope I'm going to update my resume. Hopefully they see something they like. Plus, I took welding back in college. I do believe I'm a great fit for them.
Well,
the rail company.
Yeah, being having a lot of skills and abilities that just makes yourself more desirable.
Yeah.
So.
Let's see. XBob says number 4501 is 114 years old.
Wow.
Let's see. MLW says I got a locomotive that can beat that. NP328 is 160 years old. Let's see. Trains to Plains says the oldest loco at my local Heritage Railway is 145 years old, built in 1881.
My goodness.
And the oldest loco that's visited there is 163 years old, built in 1864. Or 63.
Okay. Shut this little guy down. We're running for about 30 minutes now.
Yeah.
So I don't like running longer than that.
No.
After having that truck melt. But these are better power packs. So much better power pack.
Yeah. Yeah, that certainly helps.
There we go. This time I'm going to remember to turn these off instead of leaving them on. There we go. So, did a little running. It was kind of nice just to watch those run around. We may, I don't know, if we picked up another camera where we could have one aiming down this way where it can switch back and forth on the feed. Would that, is that something that you could do?
Yeah. Well,
not a picture in a picture, but actually
right,
just change
angles.
change,
like we were doing before.
where we don't do anything, it just does it automatically. Set
Yeah,
a timer.
I think you can time it in
Okay.
OBS.
So we might do that when we start to get these things painted and looking better. You know, that way we can maybe put a camera down here, aiming back this way, maybe do it as a horizontal or something,
Uh-huh.
and then let it catch everything and back around, then you have that for a close-up.
Yeah,
Okay,
we could do that.
okay. All right.
Let's see. Josh says I had cousin Drake call my train car wagon cars. LOL.
Well, that's what they do in
That's
England.
yeah.
That's, you know, they call them all wagons in England, so it's not, that's not anything unusual.
Oh, you okay?
Yeah, it just slipped out.
Yeah.
Not a big deal.
Happens to mine sometimes.
Yeah. I'm just recovering up my storage track is all, guys, so I just keep the dust off, so I'm just draping my hopper towels over the tops of them all. So I think we're gonna have a busy week, just depending upon how my tooth goes. Looks like we're gonna have a very busy week this week on the builds. So if they just dope me up, I don't care. I probably won't feel anything, and it may not be much of a, recovery may not take too much. If I do it. If it starts to give me problems, I'll do it. If it doesn't give me any problems, I'm not gonna do it. We'll just wait and see. But just depending upon how all that goes, I've got a lot planned for this week. Yeah, that's got that. That's good.
Let's see here. Xbob says there's a steam engine in Chattanooga that's 181 years old.
Oh, I wonder if people that go for the NMRA convention will be able to go see it. I didn't even know where they were this year. They hover around up here in this area so much because of how many train enthusiasts there are up around the Chicago, Midwest, Minneapolis area. So I didn't even know where it was this year. I just happened to see it this past week that it was going to be down. I'm really just not up on it. It was going to be down in Chattanooga. So I guess there's a guy down there. I guess he's got quite a layout that's going to be part of the tour. So that might be pretty cool. All right. So let's see. So next time we get together, I should have that first one painted. What else did I have on my docket before the next one? We'll probably do a live stream around Tuesday.
Yeah.
Maybe the station. We'll have the platform actually finished. That would be nice to have, so I don't have to worry about the thing tipping over with vibrations or anything with trains going through. Like if I hit this while I got a train going,
Yeah, that
it
would
won't
be.
tip over and knock my trains off the thing. So maybe we need to get that.
I was kind of worried about that too.
So we'll get that to where it's a little more stable, stabilized. Maybe we'll run those tomorrow.
Yeah.
I'll give you a measurement and we'll run off. Let's see, we need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We need 9.
I know those
Is all we need and maybe a back one to put them to maybe some long ones to seal on the back side of it to make them to where they're just a solid square.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So maybe we'll do that. So I'll give you a measurement on that. That shouldn't take. How long do the high beams usually take?
Not long.
Not long?
Like an hour
Okay.
for a pack.
For a pack, okay. Well, that wouldn't interfere too much with. Have you got all of this? No, you have to do the top ones, don't you? The top stair steps.
But that won't be
didn't take
hard.
long.
No. That
So,
won't be fine.
and those only 3 high? They're only a 3-story high.
I think I'm just gonna do 3 on them. Yeah.
You have to cut off a lower thing just because it proportionally it needs to be 3 at the most. So
Yeah.
possibly even just 2.
Yeah, we could just do 2.
I would say maybe 2. Have it because it's about half the height, just a little over half the height of that. So I would I would do 2 just as a nice topper. Okay. That way, if I want to put some trim up at the very top of the building,
You'd be able to.
I'd be able to because it's just not up very high and wouldn't look too funny. Yeah.
Yeah.
4 and
That'd
2.
be-
That'll be good. Yep, that'll work. Yes.
Let's see. Greens Plains says there's one that's 213 years old.
Okay.
It's still around. Preserved in a museum. Puffing Billy.
Oh. Okay.
Josh says, I understand that a busy plane. I have a plane all week. Oh, a plan all week long to work on my new project.
Yep.
And on June 13th, my train show will be in Greenville.
Okay. Sounds good.
Yeah.
Oh, I was going to tell you about this. I forgot when I was showing the Alexandria. We picked out a light white color for it. But at the top, we found, well, you know, that yellow's not gonna work. I've got to use yellow in the acrylics because we got to paint the thing white and then I got to hand brush the yellow in.
Yeah.
Remember, it can't.
Right,
Go
you won't be able to spray it.
Right, I can't go the other way with
Uh-huh.
it. So what we're gonna do up there on the top is we're gonna actually make it look like a way we're gonna paint that is we'll paint it the color of the building, but then between the ribbing up there on that circle, we're gonna put yellow in to make it look like a lighthouse top. It'll just be a little light accent that we have at the top. So I'll just hand paint that. That's not that big a deal.
I think you probably have a brush that's...
Oh, I can do that with a brush. I've got a nice wide one that's almost probably that exact width, where I won't have to do much cleanup. Or if I just get a steady hand, I can just drag that down with the yellow, and that'll look really good.
Braden says awesome.
Yeah, thank you. So, we got a lot going on. Next 2 weeks, you're going to see a lot of stuff get completed here. Yeah.
Yep.
All right, I think we're going to pretty much call it there for the night. Ran some trains, talked about all the new projects that we've got coming. Again, on Monday, we will have the bridge, Monday or Tuesday, we will have the bridge available as an STL file. So that'll be coming up. We'll put a notice of that up on the posts section. We're going to put another vote post up, so keep a lookout for that. We're going to, on the bicentennial, not bicentennial, well, that was 50 years ago, for the anniversary engines. So we're going to put up a couple of posts over a few days voting on the anniversary engines. So look for those coming. We'll probably, because there's so many out there now, and then we'll do like a final one, and we'll see what it narrows down to for the top one that everybody likes. So be sure to vote on that. Yes.
Crochet Lady says, good night. When's the next live? Sleep tight and don't let the ladybugs bite. LOL.
Next live stream, we're probably going to shoot for maybe Tuesday. I think we'll probably shoot for a Tuesday. That'll give me time on Monday to really tackle into Artemis and use Tuesday morning to wrap it up. So I'll have that building kind of done. So yeah, probably Tuesday. Yep. So if you've liked these, be sure to like and subscribe and hit the notification because that may change. And it may be earlier or maybe the next day, but at least this way you'll stay on top when we do our lives. Plus, like when we did the update on this, how I showed how I painted it and did all the putting and everything. That way you can stay up on top of that. Yeah.
Oki says, good night, everyone.
Yes.
Braden says, see you soon. Have a blessed night. I will try to join the next stream.
Great. Yeah, everybody have a blessed night. It just, take care, everybody.
Yeah, it's great seeing you all.
It is. A lot of crazy stuff going on out there in the world right now. Every time I go on, the news just doesn't get any better with deaths and everything. And so just be careful out there. Take care of yourselves. We've really enjoyed the community we've built here, and we love when you guys come on, and we care about you guys. We really do. I mean, we talk about it when we're off. Hope they're doing okay and all that. So everybody just take care. And then we will see you guys probably Tuesday. As long as nothing else happens between now and then, that's when we'll be on.
Braden says just subbed.
So
thank you
very
much. Josh says see you next live stream, and Oki says I stayed awake the whole time.
That's pretty good for us old people. So that's great.
Yeah.
All right. So we'll again look for Tuesday, and we'll do some. I'll probably have an update depending upon how much I get done. Possibly tomorrow, we might have an update video, like we did on the painting of this one on the prep of the Artemis. So it depends on how it goes. So
Braden says, of course you're welcome.
Oh, great.
Trains Plane says the National Railway Museum in York, England is where the Mallard is held.
Okay.
If they weren't annoying, they'd restore it to working condition, but they won't because of money and time it'll take.
Oh. Yeah. We had a Mallard up in Green Bay, but it got shipped off somewhere. I don't know where it wound up. So it was up there. All right, everyone. So you guys have a good night. Have fun, and post any pictures you want, anything you're doing up on our community page and stuff. We'll always get back when we see them. If something doesn't happen, if you don't see it up there, just send them to our email, and we'll post them for you. If you want to, share what you're doing and things like that, we'll be happy to put them up there for you. So anyway, we got it all.
Yep, I do believe.
All right. Well, take care, everyone, and then have a great rest of the weekend, and we will see you on Tuesday.
Bye-bye.